everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel as the Gordon Turns. Today is Saturday, and if you've been following my channel, that means that it is date night. So what we're going to be doing today is we're doing a destination date night, but it's going to be away from home, which is really cool. So it's starting here this morning, and then we're going to end up in another location later this evening. So I'm not going to be posting the videos for a minute because we're not gonna get back home until like Monday afternoon or Monday evening, something like that. So I'll be like uploading stuff throughout the day as we're out there. If I see some really cool and neat things that I want y'all to see as well, I'm gonna share it, and y'all can follow us down, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, however we gonna do this. But we gonna do it where we gonna let y'all know, you know, what's going on as we are driving down. Okay, so today I am doing a Supermanian task, okay? And that's going to be making a lot of different things so that we'll have stuff to eat when we get there. We don't have to buy food. And so I'm going to be trying to do bread, some cookies, and breakfast, donuts. I'm going to be doing some Dunkin' sticks, basically copycat Little Debbie Dunkin' sticks. And I'm going to do coconut and peanut sticks. And I'm going to take them down because that is one donut that you can make that is so much better on the second day. So those are going to be good. And then we got like some coffee, and we going to make all types of stuff when we down there because we got like a little camping stove. We reserved a spot at one of the little camping places. I'm not sure, but we are going to have a good time today. Okay. I'm going to make this be a good time because it's about to rain here. And yeah, I hope we keep our lights and we keep everything on, because then if we don't, I probably won't leave. Just because that wouldn't make sense. Okay, so as I said, we are going to Metropolis, Illinois. Let's talk a little bit about Metropolis now. Metropolis is 2 hours and 35 minutes away from my lovely St. Louis. It is that's 167.5 miles. So we gonna drive down like partially there and then stop and then, you know, go the next morning, stay overnight there, and then come back. So it's going to be really neat. Okay, so Metropolis was officially designated as the home of Superman in 1972 by DC Comics, which is that's really cool. I didn't know that. We have been to Metropolis before, and we took the kids, and it was cool. I think I got like some Wonder Woman scissors or something. I remember because when we would go places, I would get like souvenirs. I think I got like Wonder Woman scissors because I love me some Wonder Woman. I think, yeah, I love me some Wonder Woman. Okay, so the city also has a huge statue of Superman. It's like 15 feet tall, and it stands in the downtown Metropolis, in the Metropolis area. Okay, it's a great spot for photos. It has Illinois' first state park. Let's see here. They even have a spring that the U.S. Marshals dive in. Is that what this says? A scuba diving destination with a spring-fed quarry, including sunken movie sets from films like U.S. Marshals. Oh wow, that's cool. It's called Mermet Springs. Okay. They have a Superman museum. They hold a Superman celebration every year. They have a casino, Harris. You know, my husband worked at Harris, like when we were married, and I freaking hated Harris. I just didn't like it at all. Harris Casino. I'm not really a casino person, so, but I'm saying just the people, like, it was just so weird. It's just weird. Yeah. The people were just strange. That's all. Because like I didn't work there, but I knew about them, and that's just like a lot for me. Like I really knew about them because they was just that trifling. Okay. So when I think of Harris, for some reason, it's like my brain works that way. It connects with these crazy people that he knew. It was just crazy at that time. Like I was like 21 or something, and it was just crazy at that time. It was crazy. It was like everybody was trying to get in everybody, if you understand what I'm saying. And it was just like, come on, y'all, we ain't doing this. And it, you know, it's just okay. I'm getting off the subject, but we are going to Metropolis, and in this video, it's like my brain, I just get off topic, y'all. Excuse me. You can fast forward through it or whatever if you don't want to hear it, but sometimes it be some stuff that come out that you might be like, what? Okay, so in this video though, we are going to be making chocolate chip cookies, chewy chocolate chip cookies. Now, the thing about that though is I'm going to turn this one cookie dough mix into like 3 or 4 different types of cookies. We're going to have a cookie variety box that we are going to take down there with us. Okay. And we could eat it in the car, or we can have them for dessert or whatever. But we are going to be making a couple varieties of chocolate chip cookies in this video. And you can just mix these and they'll go right into the oven. So let me tell you the varieties of cookies that we're going to be making. And then we're going to get to the recipes. Okay, so these are going to be soft and chewy cookies. Okay, and so they're all going to have chocolate chips in them. I'm thinking currently this is going to look. I am making this up as I go along. So I'm thinking that I'm going to just have a chocolate chip cookie base and I'm going to add to it. But it might be different. I'll see. But the cookies that I'm going to be trying here are Almond Joy chocolate chip cookies. So I'm going to do an almond and coconut cookie, which, you know, with the chocolate. So that'll be like an Almond Joy cookie. I have some caramel pretzel cookies that I'm going to do. Let me see here. I have white chocolate chunk cookies. Possibly turtle cookies. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure about the turtle. And then I also have some peanut butter chocolate chip cookies that we're going to do, because I have some like chocolate chip morsels from something that I made. The cookies I made, the Gideon's cookies. So I have peanut butter chocolate chips for that. And then I'm going to see if that's going to be good enough. But that's going to give us a variety pack, you know, to choose from. And that would be so cool that you can make and take on a road trip a chocolate chip cookie variety pack. That is so neat. Okay, y'all. All right, so let's get to making these cookies. Okay, so you want to preheat your oven to 365 degrees. Now, this recipe is from the website, let's see here, the saltedsweet.com, okay? Now, I am doubling this recipe, but this is a small batch recipe. If you wanted to do this, you just do it in half, okay? So, that is 1 stick of butter. You're going to need 1 stick of butter. You need 2/3 cup of brown sugar. Get this here. So, like, I've been really trying to take care of my mental health, because I know that there has just been so much stuff going on, and I'm trying to keep my nose out of it. That's why I cook. That's why I garden. And I tell my kids, if you ain't calling me with something positive, I don't want to hear it. You get me? Because we all going through it. So I'll be like, I just don't want to hear it right now. I just need to be doing what I do for me, if you understand what I'm saying. And that's pretty much what you should be doing too. Because people, it's like sometimes people take advantage, you know what I'm saying, of your kindness, you know what I'm saying. And so, but it's not even about that. It's just that it's just so much stuff going on. And I am trying my best to stay sane in this insane world. Okay. So I have to, remove myself sometimes from the whole equation and step back and take care of me, because if you don't take care of you, who gonna take care of you? Okay. I know, I mean, I love my husband and I know he would do anything for me, but he ain't me. You understand? It's like, you got to take care of yourself. And that's what I am trying to do right now. I'm trying to preserve my sanity. The little bit of sanity that we all have left. So I do that by growing sunflowers, baking, cooking, you know, stuff like that. Just refocusing my mind on other things, you know, like the YouTube channels, stuff like that. And so I advise y'all to do the same, because I know at some point we all gonna have to, we all gonna have to pull together here, because I just don't. You know, like I said, I remove myself from the situation and I take care of me. And that's what you should do too. Okay. So we got 2/3 cup of brown sugar. You need 2 tablespoons of sugar. Make that 4 tablespoons. Okay, let's see. I just got a little bit left here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I know that I can talk a lot, y'all, but just fast forward if you don't want to hear. Seriously, I just sometimes just get off into my own little tangents. And sometimes people just don't want to hear that. They here for the cooking, you know what I'm saying? Let's see here. So we need 2 egg yolks, and let me move this out so you guys can see my little egg yolky separator. there. Oh, I'm gonna put that. You know what? I forgot to put up here a trash thing. You know, to get the trash when I'm done with the egg. Like the egg shells are not trash because I use them in the garden. I say that all the time. But I don't like laying egg yolks on surfaces because they're gross, and so I'm gonna have to sanitize. Okay, so that's one. Throw that in your bowl, and then let's do 2, and then I'm gonna put this in the pack because that's what I should have did with that one. Let me grab that. Okay, let's get that out. Put that in. Let's switch this out. Okay, you need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then you want to mix all of this together. Okay, you need 1 cup of flour. Okay, get my teaspoon here. You need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. All right, and then you want to mix this together here. Okay, next you want to add some chocolate chips. You need 2/3 cup of chocolate chips. I'm trying to get this open. Take your spoon. I might have to do, let me see. I might actually just do like little mini ones. Let me see here. I told y'all I'm doing this as we go along because this is not a lot of cookie dough, but we don't need a lot of cookies, honestly, because then it's just a waste, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to make maybe some little mini cookies in different varieties and then put them in a little box because we bought little boxes to go as well. Okay, let me see. So I'm going to separate this dough. Okay, so this is going to be for the pretzel cookie with the caramel. And then I'm going to do, let me see what I want here. The peanut butter chip cookie. And then we want to do that Almond Joy cookie. Yeah. Okay, so those, I'm going to do 3 variety of cookie here. So the bigger one, let me see, would be probably the peanut butter chocolate chip. And then the other 2 here will be the caramel with the pretzels and the Almond Joy. Okay, so let me get another bowl so we can mix these together and then get these in the oven. Okay, y'all, first up is going to be the peanut butter chocolate chip. And I have my Reese's peanut butter chocolate chips here. Let me get my 3rd cup. I might do another half because I cut up some white chocolate, and I know my husband was really looking forward to getting him some white chocolate cookies. So I'm probably gonna do another small batch and then make him some of those. So you want to mix those chips throughout. Okay. All right, next I have a little scoop here in a parchment lined baking tray, and you just want to scoop 1 little scoop on at a time for your cookies. All right, here is our first tray done. And this is going into the oven. We're gonna mix our next cookie. So let me put this in. Grab our next dough ball. And let's see what we're gonna do with this one. We are going to do our pretzel caramel cookie. Okay, so I got about 6 pretzels. Those little mini pretzel twists. And I'm just gonna break those up. Then I have some caramel bits. And I'm talking like a couple tablespoons. Just throw those in. And then let's get this mixed together. Now let's scoop these. Let's see how many of these we can get. Okay, so we were able to get 6 of those cookies. So now we're going to do our almond joy cookie. All right, so I got my cookie dough down here. All right, so my almonds got a little dark. You put a couple almonds in the oven. Not a little dark, but they're good. I ate some, and I think they're good. I think they're good. Okay. Okay, so we have our almonds in the bowl. There's probably about a tablespoon of almonds. It would have been more. I just don't want it to be too overpowering. And then you need a couple tablespoons of coconut. And then we're going to mix this together. Okay, y'all, so I made another half batch of the chocolate chip cookies, and then I have 1 block of this almond bark, white almond bark that I chopped. And then I'm just going to mix it together and get my husband's requested white chocolate chunk cookie into the oven. All right, so we have our first batch, which is the peanut butter chocolate chip cookie out of the oven. And then this I just pulled out a couple seconds ago. And so this is the almond joy cookie and the pretzel with the caramel. And then I have my white chocolate cookies in the oven currently. All right, so I'm gonna let these cool down, separate those, get those in a box, and then I'm gonna start on our bread. That is the cutest car ever. It actually looked like a car from Cars. You see? That is neat. Being that like I said, I am a freak of look at the door here. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What?
I had it.
What is it?
That down.
Yes, you did. Oh my gosh. If you like Superman, come here. Come here. Look at all of this stuff. Okay, or Wonder Woman, because I'm a lover of Wonder Woman. I think this is a stocking holder. I'm looking for something cheap. I'm just looking for something that will remind me of our visit. And I'm gonna start collecting stuff. Why them socks cost $20? Oh, look at these. They're beautiful, but I'm not gonna do that. I love them. Let me see how you look.
Like the same as with these on?
You actually do. These are only $4.95. And you can go get them in the booth outside.
I think these are just window glasses.
Yeah. Those are cool. Those are neat. I just wouldn't know what to do with that. That's nice. Okay, so that's cool. I am going to pick something, and then I'm going to let y'all know what I get. at the end of the video. So, oh, they got kryptonite candy. Okay, that's nice. That's neat. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna get. Okay, so I'm gonna let y'all see what I got at the end of this video. Now I need to box up our cookies here. So these are the white chocolate chunk cookies. You can see the chunks of chocolate, white chocolate. So we want to put these in. Can these sit up like this? Let's see here. Yeah, they should be able to sit up. Okay, so these are white chocolate. Right, Almond Joy. Here's a white chocolate. These are our Almond Joy cookies here with the coconut and the almond bits and the chocolate chips, of course. Okay, and then we have our Pretzel and Caramel chocolate cookies. Chocolate chip. You know what? Let's put in our peanut butter. These are our peanut butter chocolate chip cookies, because we have more of those. So let me get these out of the way. All right, and then we have our caramel and pretzel cookies. Now we gotta just put our tops on. And then these are ready to go with us to Metropolis. All right, this was a variety cookie box. Like, share, and subscribe. Chocolate chip.